There exists a secret clan that can kill anyone on Earth for 50 kilos of gold. They don't leave witnesses. They don't leave bodies. Sometimes, they don't even leave shadows. They take orphan children, break them, torture them, and turn them into living weapons. But one of them survived. One of them escaped, and now he's coming back to destroy the very clan that created him. This is the story of the world's deadliest assassin, who became their biggest nightmare. For centuries, the Ozunu clan has operated in the shadows. They kidnap orphan children and train them to become the deadliest assassins the world has ever known. These ninjas are so skilled that they can kill a man in an instant, and for 50 kilograms of gold, they will kill anyone. Lord Ozunu is the master of this clan. One day, he brings a young orphan boy named Raizo to their secret compound. Ozunu senses something special in this child. He sees Raizo becoming a great ninja, and perhaps even his successor. So he begins Raizo's brutal training. The training is merciless. Raizo's young body is covered in scars. He fights older students and defeats them all. Ozunu watches and delivers his harsh philosophy. Life is a war, and you know this truth. Your parents abandoned you like a stray dog on the street. You would have died, but you fought against death and now you stand here. In every fight, you must face your enemy without fear, without hesitation, without mercy. Pain is the root of weakness. Remember, it is only when we are weak that we face trouble. Ninjas must move in complete silence. Ozunu makes Raizo walk across wooden trays. If even the slightest sound escapes, he beats him. He teaches Raizo to hate weakness, especially his own. Raizo's feet bleed, but he endures the pain and completes the task. That night, he cannot sleep because of the agony in his feet. A girl named Kiriko comes to him. She applies medicine to his wounds, easing his pain. Kiriko is also a ninja, but unlike the others, she hates violence. She has a gentle heart that has no place in this world of killers. Years pass. Raizo grows stronger. One day he fights Takeshi, a senior ninja, and nearly defeats him. But Takeshi cheats, wounding Raizo and throwing him to the ground. Raizo has lost. Lord Ozunu is furious, not with Takeshi, but with Raizo for showing weakness. Ozunu delivers a brutal blow to Raizo's stomach. The pain is unbearable. Kiriko watches helplessly, unable to do anything, but Raizo endures. Through the long night, he suffers in silence. By morning, he has mastered the pain. He sits calmly, showing no sign of what he endured. Ozunu is pleased. Kiriko begins cutting the wires wrapped around the trees in the compound. Raizo warns her that if the master finds out, she will be punished. But Kiriko believes the trees have hearts and should not be bound. Raizo doesn't understand. He tells her trees don't have hearts. Yet as they listen to each other's heartbeats, something grows between them. A quiet love in a place where love is forbidden. That night, Ozunu resumes training. He blindfolds Raizo and tells him, "For 1 year you will live without using your senses. First, you will learn to fight without your eyes." Takeshi attacks with a sword. Blindfolded, Raizo cannot see. Takeshi knocks him down, but slowly, Raizo learns to listen to the sound of footsteps, to the whisper of the blade through the air. Finally, he uses his chain knife to bring Takeshi down. Some nights later, a heavy rain falls. Kiriko seizes the opportunity to escape the clan. Raizo tries to stop her, warning that Ozunu will kill her if she's caught. Kiriko kisses life of violence any longer. She wants to leave, and she wants Raizo to come with her. But Raizo is still loyal to Ozunu. He refuses. Kiriko respects his decision and disappears into the storm. But Ozunu already knows about Kiriko's escape. She is caught and brought back. The next day, Ozunu orders Takeshi to execute her in front of the entire clan. Takeshi drives his sword through Kiriko's chest. She dies in front of Raizo. He is devastated, but he can do nothing. He is still just a student, bound by loyalty and fear. Years pass. Raizo has become a full assassin. Ozunu takes him on his first mission. The target is a wealthy businessman known as Kingpin. Ozunu wants Raizo to steal his expensive watch. Raizo attacks Kingpin, but the man's thick hide absorbs his strikes. Kingpin fights back, beating Raizo badly, but Raizo uses his blade to wound Kingpin severely, then grabs his head and slams it against a toilet seat until he dies. Raizo is badly injured, but he returns to Ozunu with the watch. Takeshi brings in another girl who tried to escape the clan. Ozunu orders Raizo to kill her. As Raizo looks at this innocent girl, he sees Kiriko. He cannot do it. Instead, he turns on Ozunu, slashing his face with his chain knife. Ozunu is enraged. He orders every ninja to kill Raizo. Raizo fights back, killing several of them, but he cannot defeat them all. The ninjas overwhelm him, wounding him badly. He falls from the building into a river below. The scene shifts to Osaka, Japan. A powerful Yakuza boss is getting a tattoo on his back. The needles cause him intense pain. He yells at the tattoo master and even points a gun at him, but he cannot kill him until the tattoo is finished. Suddenly, his associate arrives with a letter, but inside the envelope is not a letter. It is black sand. The Yakuza and his men laugh at this strange delivery, but the tattoo master's hands tremble. The needle drops from his hand. He tells them, "Years ago, a man received a letter just like this. His men laughed just like you. Then they came from the shadows. They killed everyone." The Yakuza asks who he is talking about. The tattoo master reveals the ninja tattoo on his own chest. He survived the attack because his heart is on the right side. The Yakuza still doesn't believe, but then, in an instant, a ninja appears and slices the face of the Yakuza's associate in half. Darkness falls, guns fire, but the bullets find nothing. One by one, the Yakuza's men are killed. The Yakuza begs, offering money. The tattoo master tells him, "You cannot buy him. He is not human. He is a demon from hell who follows only his master's orders." The ninja kills the Yakuza. Then he turns to the tattoo master and kills him too. Meanwhile, in Berlin, Europol agent Mika Coretti is investigating the Ozunu Clan. She tells her partner Ryan that after reading countless files, she has discovered the truth. The Ozunu Clan has been carrying out assassinations for wealthy clients for centuries. They kidnap orphans and train them from childhood to become ninjas. Ryan is skeptical. Mika shows him evidence. The Yakuza killings in Osaka were the work of ninjas. She has proof that the Ozunu Clan carries out hits for 50 kilograms of gold. Even the assassination of a Russian president was arranged this way. The exact payment was transferred to a Shanghai bank 1 month before his death. Ryan looks at the evidence and finally believes her. He starts investigating on his own. His research leads him to a Cold War-era spy named Alexei. According to Alexei's files, nearly every major political assassination in recent history was carried out by ninja clans. But Alexei was dismissed as a madman. Mika realizes Alexei must know something the government wants hidden. She goes to his home to question him. His wife explains that after the Russian president's assassination, the government discovered Alexei's files and fired him. After losing his job, Alexei installed locks, cameras, motion sensors, and lights everywhere. He insisted there could be no darkness, no shadows anywhere. One day, a young man came to visit. They talked for a long time, and after he left, Alexei was terrified. Then, one night, all the lights went out. Men came from the shadows and killed him. Alexei's wife gives Mika a box of his files before she leaves. Back at her apartment, Mika opens the box. Inside are detailed reports on the Ozunu Clan and a video. The video shows Raizo fighting ninjas outside Alexei's house. Mika assumes Raizo was also trying to kill Alexei. The files reveal the clan's ancient history. In the 14th century, an Islamic explorer named Batuta traveled with the Ozunu Clan. They were taking orphan children to their hidden fortress in the mountains. Children as young as 10 were being trained in martial arts. The clan has been operating for over 1,000 years. Mika is shaken by what she has found. She goes to meet Ryan, but he is already waiting in her car. He tells her that internal affairs, Homeland Security, the CIA, and military forces are all following her. He now understands why the government silenced Alexei. This case is too big. He advises Mika to leave Berlin for a while. Ryan hands her a pistol. Mika understands how dangerous this has become. She goes home to pack. Her apartment is dark. The lights are not working. She pulls out her gun and starts packing her bag. Then she finds an envelope. Inside is black sand. She knows what this means. The Ozunu ninjas are here to kill her. A ninja attacks, but before he can kill Mika, another figure appears. Raizo. He fights the ninja, saving Mika's life. Mika fires her gun, but the ninja knocks it away. Raizo drives his chain knife into the ninja's neck, killing him. Mika grabs her gun again, but Raizo has vanished into the shadows. His voice comes from everywhere. That little gun cannot stop them. They will not rest until you are dead. If you trust me, I can help you. Mika has no choice. She lowers her weapon. Raizo emerges from the shadows and removes his mask. Mika is shocked. She recognizes him from the video. She asks, "Did you kill Alexei?" Raizo explains that the ninja in the video was one of Ozunu's assassins. The Ozunu Clan has been selling their services to governments for thousands of years. They kill anyone, anywhere for 50 kilograms of gold. Suddenly, more ninjas arrive. Raizo senses them before they appear. He pulls Mika into a car and drives away. Mika realizes Raizo was an orphan trained by the clan, but something made him turn against them. Now the clan wants them both dead. She asks why he saved her. Raizo tells her his story. Years ago, after stealing Kingpin's watch, he attacked Ozunu. Since that day, he has been the clan's enemy. He needs Mika's help to find Ozunu and take his revenge. That is why he saved her. They arrive at a hotel. Mika calls Ryan to meet them, but when she brings Raizo to him, Europol forces attack with tasers and capture Raizo. They take him to a safe house. Mika is furious. Ryan explains that Raizo is wanted in multiple countries. He is dangerous. Mika insists that Raizo left the clan years ago and wants to help stop them. If Ryan keeps him locked up, the clan will kill him. Ryan gives Mika a tracker. If you get into trouble, activate it. I'll come for you, and this safe house has enough force to stop any ninja attack. Then the lights go out. Mika and Ryan know what this means. The ninjas are here. Mika runs to free Raizo. Gunfire erupts in the darkness. The guards fire blindly, but the ninjas move through the shadows, killing them one by one. Mika unlocks Raizo's chains. A ninja attacks, but Raizo kills him easily. Most of the guards are dead. Only Ryan and a few others remain. Raizo tells Mika to take a car and escape. A ninja jumps onto Mika's car. She shoots him in the leg, knocking him off, and drives away. Raizo fights the remaining ninjas. He is skilled, but there are too many. They wound him badly. He runs out of the safe house trying to escape. Takeshi chases him, ready to deliver the killing blow, but Mika returns, slamming her car into Takeshi and rescuing Raizo. They drive to a hotel. Raizo uses the clan's secret healing techniques to treat his wounds, but he passes out from blood loss. Mika doesn't know what to do. She activates Ryan's tracker. Before Raizo can arrive, the ninjas find them. Mika watches from a distance as they take Raizo away. When Raizo arrives with his forces, it is too late. Raizo is gone. The ninjas take Raizo to the Ozunu clan's hidden compound deep in the mountains. Raizo has used the clan's healing techniques to recover from his wounds, but he is still weak. Lord Ozunu stands before him, surrounded by the remaining ninjas. He declares that today, in front of everyone, they will execute Raizo and avenge the dishonor he has brought upon the Ozunu clan. Ozunu strikes Raizo in the stomach, causing him immense pain. As Raizo doubles over, a small object falls from his mouth onto the floor. It is Raizo's tracker. Mika had hidden it inside Raizo's mouth before the ninjas took him. Ozunu stares at the tracker, realizing what it means. But before he can react, the sky lights up. Powerful flares explode above the compound, turning night into day. Helicopters roar overhead. Raizo and the International Task Force have arrived. Soldiers descend on the compound. The sudden brightness disorients the ninjas, who have spent their entire lives fighting in shadows. Many are cut down before they can react. Ozunu and the surviving ninjas retreat inside the main building. Mika rushes to Raizo and frees him from his chains. Raizo tells her to stay back. This is his fight. He walks into the building to face his past. Inside, Takeshi blocks his path. He taunts Raizo, bringing up Kiriko's death to provoke him. Takeshi wants Raizo to lose control, to fight with rage instead of skill. But Raizo has learned to control his emotions. He uses his chain knife to slice off Takeshi's fingers, then drives a blade into his throat. Takeshi falls, finally dead. Raizo continues deeper into the compound. He finds Ozunu waiting for him. Raizo attacks with his chain knife. Ozunu blocks with his sword, cutting the chain and separating the blade from its weapon. Ozunu offers Raizo one last chance. Apologize, and I will forgive everything. You can become the next leader of the Ozunu clan. Raizo refuses. He will never bow to Ozunu again. Ozunu attacks with brutal efficiency. Raizo picks up a sword and tries to fight back, but he is no match for his master. Ozunu wounds him badly and throws him to the ground. Ozunu stands over him and says, "Because of you, so many have died. 1,000 years of our work destroyed. You have ruined your own family." Raizo looks up at him with hatred in his eyes. "This is not my family. You are not my father. Only after I kill you will I take my first free breath." He attacks again. Ozunu uses shadow blending, disappearing into the darkness and striking from nowhere. But Raizo has learned this technique too. He anticipates Ozunu's movements and blocks the attack. Then he uses the same technique against Ozunu, wounding him in the stomach. Ozunu recovers and uses shadow blending again. This time he wounds Raizo badly. He is about to deliver the killing blow when a gunshot rings out. Mika has followed them inside. Her bullet hits Ozunu in the back. Even wounded, Ozunu moves with supernatural speed. He grabs Mika and drives his sword through her chest. She collapses to the ground. Ozunu turns back to finish Raizo, but Raizo has mastered shadow blending. He disappears into the darkness and reappears behind Ozunu. In one swift motion, he cuts off Ozunu's hand. Then he drives his sword through Ozunu's shoulder. Lord Ozunu falls. The master of the Ozunu clan is dead. Raizo carries Mika outside. He uses the clan's healing techniques to treat her wound. She wakes up confused. The doctors who arrive cannot believe she survived. The sword went straight through her chest. But Mika reveals her secret. Her heart is on the right side. Raizen is overjoyed. He and the task force leave with Mika, taking her to safety. Raizo stands alone at the edge of the compound. He pulls out Kingpin's expensive watch, the first item he ever stole for the clan, and throws it away. He takes Kiriko's sword and cuts the wires binding the trees, just as she once did. The trees are finally free. He climbs the same wall Kiriko tried to escape from all those years ago. At the top, he looks out at the forest stretching before him. For the first time in his life, Raizo takes a breath and feels truly free. His story reminds us that with courage and the right choices, any war can be won. No matter how deep the darkness, there is always a path to light. On IMDb, the film has an average rating of 6.3 out of 10, based on over 80,000 viewer ratings. We hope you enjoyed this movie explanation. If you did, please share it with your movie lover friends and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. If you want a recap of your favorite movie, comment the movie name below. Thank you for watching.